Just jumped on here to do a little bit of ranting and raving because I'm pissed off again. I'm looking at what's going on, and I've had enough. Anybody else out there feeling the same way? Feel free to rant yourself too. Um, One thing's bothering the shit out of me is we have obnoxious attorney generals up in New York. One actually right now is Letitia James. The other day she came down there. Let me take this off. I'm sweating already. The sun beating down on me in here. Uh, yeah, she went to in New York to talk to the New York Fire Department, firemen, and they started booing her because of the shit that she's pulling on Trump. Absolutely ridiculous. What was it, $300 million that they're trying to go after Trump for? That was bullshit for supposedly real estate fraud, which is bullshit because every other realtor that's got a license and is doing something in real estate says that's everybody does what he did. All he did was give him a slightly higher amount on what his property was worth. Literally, everybody that I've seen so far said they all do that because the bank's going to knock you down some anyway. It's just like you say this number, they're going to say a different number. The point being is this Letitia James, you can tell this is nothing but it's political warfare. It's just going after Trump without even, it's not even about justice. She needs to be removed right from that spot, right from the Attorney General's office. She should be booted out, impeached, whatever you got to do to get rid of her, because it's all political. It's no balanced scale of justice there. It's BS. What she's doing is BS. So that wasn't bad enough that she's going after Trump like that. The firemen didn't appreciate it. Plus, just recently, the truckers that are delivering to New York, they're not going to do it no more. They're done. A lot of them are saying bullshit to this. They got Trump's back. Good for them. They're handing over votes to Trump, these Democrats. The more they do this shit, it's just getting worse for them because nobody ever would back an asshole. Well, I'm not going to say that. There's some people will go and jump on the wrong side of the law. They don't give a shit because here it is. She's supposed to be the law, and she's breaking the law with the way she's handling everything. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. She was up giving a speech, and the firemen started booing her. Booing. And then all of a sudden, they start yelling Trump's name. And she's trying to be all nice and everything for a minute, but she started getting pissed off. So by the time the speech was done, she rolled out, whatever, and they evidently, I guess a fire chief got some kind of letter or something. They want to hunt down the people that were guilty of booing. What do you mean guilty? They used the freedom of speech to express how they felt. They didn't burn cities down or nothing. They just spoke up. All of a sudden, they're going to hunt them down and put them in re-education camp. Vietnam did that. China does that. Are we a communist country? I think not. They're trying to be. So every red-blooded American's got to stand up and spit in their fucking eye for that, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. We have freedoms here, and we're going to hang on to them. Thank you very much. No bullshit for us. Anyway, so she went and did that, and I don't hear any backlash. I don't hear too much. Nobody going after her or nothing. There should be some talk from the media. I don't hear much other than reporting on that. So you had that going on. Then you had the other jackass. What's her name? Fannie Willis. Somehow, I'm still hearing stuff about her. I thought she was done. The other day, they made it sound like she was done. So, she's still going after Trump with nothing more than just an attitude towards him, dislike him, political warfare, whatever you want to call it. And when are they going to stop this crap? Do we have any justice in our country left? Anyway, I did hear a piece of good news. To jump off that for a second, up in Michigan, I believe it was, they're investigating the whole voter fraud thing, the Dominion machines, and somebody's got a hold of some kind of documents, sheriff, I believe, that said that somehow the Serbians were involved in hacking that election, and he's not letting up on that. I'm glad we have some patriots left trying to fight back, and we all got it one way or another. But all this ties together. You got all this different stuff going at Trump. Everything has been screwed up in the last couple months is them trying to go after Trump. You know what? I said this the other day, and I'll say it again. If Trump wasn't there, they'd be coming after us by now. They're going to try and put him in a do to him what they're going to do to us, probably, if we let them. The re-education camps for these guys that the fire department dudes that booed Letitia James. Well, you know something? They're probably the same guys these jerk-offs tried to, take their jobs and kick them to the curb because they wouldn't get that, rat poison, kiss of death put in their arm. You know what I'm saying? So fuck them. They can go pound sand. These people have rights. We all have rights. We all got to keep reminding ourselves and don't get all bent out of shape in your head thinking that, they're the law. No, they're the law. They're not the law. They are there to enforce the laws that we voted on or was voted on. These people are almost making shit up as they go along. Anyway, what was I going to say? I think that it's time to just keep getting louder and louder with our complaints and get on YouTube, get on Twitter, get on wherever you got to go. Go out and rent a billboard. That's the best thing. Go out because they can censor you anywhere, but when you start talking about any of this. But go buy a billboard or go in with a bunch of people and start putting up political messages about this bullshit. Let's fight back. Why we got to stand here and watch them steal everything out from under us? I don't want to play that game no more. Okay, I'm coming both guns blazing. Fuck this shit. That's the way I feel. I think we all need to start pulling together and not take this shit. And the best thing we can do is vote the assholes out first thing. And when and if the time comes when they don't want to go because they're dictators and they start pulling, we're in a state of emergency, we're going to just cancel the election. Then we're going to have to drag them the fuck out. We're going to have to, now the emergency's over, we're done, Let's fix this country once and for all because it's nuts. I can't even go into too much more deeper without getting a strike. So I better walk away from this because I can feel my blood pressure's going and they're going to probably throw a strike at me if I say the wrong thing because that's the way they roll. The other thing, man, the sun's killing me over here. And one day I do a live stream. It's snowing like hell, and now it's like I feel like I'm in the Sahara Desert the next day. Don't get me started about that. That's that fucking fake weather. Follow the science right back to the weather modification labs. Anyway, shit, I'm just all over the board today. I'm sorry. Basically, we got to start standing up, people. We can't let this shit go on. I say it every time I'm on here, and I sound like a broken record sometimes. But I'm tired of sitting still. We got to start talking louder or something. Do something. Eventually, somebody out there's got to hear. And one of the people you got to scream in their ears would have to be the sheriffs out there. They seem to be the only ones. They have a lot of power, believe it or not. They're going to come down and start trying to take people's property, their possessions. Remember the WEF saying you'll own nothing and you'll be happy? Well, I don't think so. But that's why we got to get somebody on our side because, and the sheriffs are the people we got to get because they're still standing. Most of them are probably still standing by the Constitution. Anyway, I went a long distance away from what I started talking about, but what I was talking about was up in Michigan, I believe, or Wisconsin, about the Dominion machine. I think the sheriff was from Michigan, and somehow I heard it was in Wisconsin. Whatever, there's a fraud case going on or about the Dominion machines, and it's all about to break loose, and we got to stand up and just do our part too. Anyway, I'm roasting in here. I'm gonna kill this right now, and maybe later tonight I'll do another one. I just got out of work, so have a great day. And I know I'm just rattling off, but I'm telling you what, I'm getting fed up, and this is a good outlet. So you guys have a good one. I'll see you. Thumbs up on the way out, please.